This is Paul. Uh, I was looking in this book of Ruth, chapter 1, verse 1. Now it came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a famine in the land, and a certain man of Bethlehem, Judah, went to sojourn in the country of Moab, he and his wife and his two sons. Now, I thought we should talk about the judges. You know, being a judge is quite a responsibility, and when judges rule, quite often it causes a great amount of distress, possibly famine. Now, this idea of being a judge, I've emailed quite a few judges and attorneys and justices, and see, a judge is one who forms an opinion. In the Old Testament book of Judges, one was chosen by God to save the people from foreign oppressors. A military leader with both legislative and executive authority. Now, there's a difference, right? There's to judge, right? To decide or form an opinion. Judge not that ye be not judged. And then there's the judge. The Old Testament has a lot of judges. How are the judges today? Now, let's start with what we should or should not do about judging. Yeah, Matthew 7:1. The scripture that I think of while thinking of this is, "You shall know them by their fruits," what they actually produce in life. Yeah. Now, Matthew 7:1, it says, "Judge not that ye be not judged." For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thine own eye? Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, Let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thine own eye, and then thou shalt see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye. Now in verse 6 it says, Give not that which is holy unto dogs, neither cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn again and rend you. Then there's that scripture. It's one of my favorites. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that seeketh receiveth, though everyone that asketh receiveth. You know, I've been misspelling the word receive. Yeah. See, there's this saying in spelling, I before E except after C. Yeah. And I was writing an email last night, and I noticed I had put I before E in the word receive. Yes. And I think that's misspelled. Have you ever written an email to a judge or an attorney? You know what happens when you read the Bible. I think you learn how to spell words. Yes. It's one of those benefits that you never really think about, but now I realize I had misspelled the word receive. There's probably some reason you thought, well, if the guy doesn't know how to spell the word, there's no reason we should. Now, spelling is something very important. Quite often they spell the words right in the Bible, and now that I see the error of my way,